What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Every Wednesday I want to kick off a video around self-improvement, whether that's through health and biohacking, whether that's through productivity and efficiency, just stuff that's not directly related to, or that's not directly e-commerce and marketing, right? Which is what most of my content is about. So every Wednesday I want to do something around this. I've gotten a lot of requests to make this kind of content, so this is where we're going to start. So today we're going to have the 5 ways to be more productive and get massive amounts of work done in 2018. So these 5 things are what I've consistently used to generate over 7 figures in my e-commerce business within under a year and quit my corporate job. So these 5 simple things have been really key to that. So let's hop right into my keynote presentation here. Number 1, super simple. You're gonna create a weekly and daily to-do list and routine. And here are my tips for doing so. You wanna make sure that the highest impact and priority goals and action items are at the top of these lists. You don't wanna put something like answering emails at the top there, right? So mindless work like that shouldn't even be like high on your list at all. It should be all the way at the bottom, or you should just kind of program it into your head that like a certain time every day that you're gonna be doing those, low quality tasks. But make sure on your to-do list you have high priority and high impact goals at the very top. Next tip, you're gonna create this list and routine the day before implementing it. So when I create my weekly list, it's usually on Sundays because my first real work days is on Monday. And I write out the entire, let me just show it to you right here real quick. So I have my weekly list here of all the high impact tasks that I need to do. And then daily, I just break it down. I break like the big goal. So if it's like create a YouTube video or upload 4 YouTube videos, these are the steps I need to take to do it. So I need to create the thumbnails, edit the videos, I need to edit all 4 videos, which is what I wrote here, and then upload them, put the tags in, all that kind of stuff, right? So whenever you have big goals, you want to break it down to small actionable steps when you add it to your to-do list, because if you just put make YouTube video and upload it, you're gonna get overwhelmed because you don't have those small actionable steps in front of you, okay? So do that and it should be super helpful. The next tip is try writing your list out physically over typing your list. Now, there's a lot of resources online that you can look up that show there's like a psychological benefit to writing things out over typing it. I use something called the Freedom Planner to write out and plan out all of my stuff, whether it's weekly, daily, etc. It's all written in my notebook first. So I do use typed out to-do lists, but it always has to be in my written notebook first. And that usually helps me to implement it with more likelihood, right? Okay, so why do we want to create a routine or a list? Momentum, right? You need momentum in order to have massive results and results that are consistent in your business, because if you're just figuring out what you're going to do every day in the morning, it's not going to be very efficient. You're going to waste so many hours just not knowing what to do, twiddling your thumbs. So you need some kind of baseline routine so that you can generate momentum, right? And it doesn't need to be really complex. My morning routine, and I'll make another video about this, but it's basically waking up early, getting a cup of black coffee in there, walking to work, getting some sunshine, and doing like some quick stretching, right? It's not too hard. I'll make another video with my exact routine, but you need some kind of routine, like some baseline routine, in order to get momentum and consistent results in your business. Let's hop to number 2. Schedule blocks of deep work early in your day. Now, what is deep work? Deep work is distraction-free concentration on high-impact activities that push your cognitive capabilities to their limit. So I know that was a mouthful. Things like this for my marketing business or my online marketing e-commerce business is writing sales pages and copy, developing my media strategy, like developing the strategy around who I'm targeting, my whole ad strategy on Facebook and Google, researching my target market if it's a new niche or a new niche market, and stuff that requires a lot of brain power like that, okay? So I usually have about 2 to 3 hours in each deep work session, and I usually plan about 2 deep work sessions a day. So this will help to really activate your focus. You'll be a lot more focused, you'll find, during these deep work sessions if you do it right. You'll have a much more, better flow state and learning ability and retention, because you won't be distracted by all these notifications and things that pop up all the time, right? So I use a Pomodoro timer. There's another tracker called Desk Time that you can use as well. I'm sure there are a bunch out there that you can use. These are all free tools that you can use. And this basically just helps me to, tells me when I need to take short breaks and then when to just really buckle down and focus, right? Because we're not meant to focus and do deep work for 2 to 3 hours, but the Pomodoro will break that up and you'll have like a 5-minute break here and there, and then you can stand up, stretch, walk around, and get back to it, okay? So Last tip for this is schedule this earliest as possible in the day so your brain is still fresh. Like, don't schedule deep work at 5 p.m. because you know, you won't be at the freshest to get most of this deep work done. So next tip, block notifications and distracting websites. So I used to spend so much time wasted on like things like Facebook and YouTube. I looked at like an app that tracks these things, and it said that I spent about 4 to 5 hours a day wasted on Facebook looking at my news feed and just reading stories, that kind of thing, watching videos. So I knew I needed to cut this down if I wanted to be more efficient, more productive. So I used apps like Stay Focused and Self Control app to block out these distracting websites during the day when I should be doing those deep work sessions. I used another Chrome extension called Newsfeed Eradicator, and this blocks the Facebook newsfeed. So like when you try to look at your Facebook newsfeed, it'll have like a inspiring message, motivational message there instead of showing all the updates from your newsfeed. And that's been really helpful as well. And you also want to block unnecessary notifications in your phone. So if you're not going to do that, at least set like a do not disturb time window, so you're not just hearing those notifications and vibrations just always popping off. You just turn on do not disturb during your deep work sessions, especially. Set your phone on the side, set it in another room, set it in a drawer, and you'll be able to get at least 2 more hours in your day back just by doing this simple stuff, okay? Number 4, take care of the mindless tasks the day and night before. So this is things like what shirt, shorts, or pants and shoes do I wear? What do I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? This is going to help you prevent something called decision fatigue. So humans are only have a certain amount of like willpower and brain power to make quality decisions throughout the day. If you waste the day on, you wake up and you're like, okay, what shirt do I wear today? What shorts do I wear today? What shoes do I wear? You're already wasting some of that brain power, and you're getting closer to what they call decision fatigue. And you can look this up, you can see all the science behind it, but we want to prevent this. So, you know, at the end of every day, when your brain's kind of, you know, tired, it's already out of decisions, quality decisions, that's when you want to make these mindless decisions and tasks about what to wear, what to eat, that kind of stuff. And this will save you a lot of time and energy the next day. Okay, so this is simple, another simple tip. And number 5, get regular exercise and sunshine. There's such an emphasis on this that I want to, or I said that backwards, but I want to put such an emphasis on this because so many entrepreneurs and business professionals and people who just really like that hustle mindset, they always forget about exercise and sunshine. There are proven benefits for increased brain power, energy, focus, mood, overall cognition and function, and disease prevention, all kinds of stuff and benefits. But people, at the same time, they're so focused on their business that they don't prioritize just regular exercise. So I highly recommend that if you want to be more productive and more effective in your business, get at least 3 days or 3 times a week where you're going to the gym or just doing your favorite type of exercise like jump roping or running or some kind of simple exercise, moving your body at least 3 times a week. This will help you to be more focused throughout the week, get more done. I promise you it will have huge effects on your brain power, your energy, focus, all that kind of stuff, okay? So another thing with that is get direct sunlight, or at least try to, for at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. If you're in a cold or dark area and you know, it's like winter and it's cold out. I live in Seattle, but usually every winter I come to Hawaii, which is where I'm from. So I'm lucky I get the sunshine during the cold parts of the year. If you don't have that, try and taking a vitamin D supplement. They're really cheap on Amazon. You can get them there. And this will just help with your immune system, your serotonin. You know, you won't get, they say that when you're in dark areas for so long, your vitamin D levels go down. Your depression levels go up, you know, you get sad, your mood's not as good. So vitamin D supplement is a good way to fix that, or try to get direct sunlight every day for at least 30 minutes to an hour, okay? So what do? I might go running, I might use Audible, I might read a book outside, simple stuff like that, right? You can go for a quick walk. Doesn't have to be something strenuous, but try to get these things in, okay? So these are the 5 things that I've done to help me generate over 7 figures. I know this might seem a little boring to you, but keeping it simple, getting some momentum in there, having a baseline routine, and doing these 5 things will massively help you to get more work done, okay? I promise you that. And let me know what you thought of this video. I want to be doing something like self-improvement or health related at least once a week, every Wednesday. Let me know if you have any questions on this stuff, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video.